Yo, ever been chilling with your squad only to have some fool roll up on you like this, straight caught with your pants down, right? I'm about to show you why 90% of Battlefield 6 players are picking the wrong class at the wrong time, and it's costing them every single match. But before I reveal the one rotation trick that the best teams use to stay ahead of every situation, smash that subscribe so I can help you get into the top 10% of these players. Don't subscribe if you're okay being a mid player who likes to get farmed like a pregnant cow. And with that said, first up is the Assault class, the Door Breaker. Assault is your frontline fighter. Your job is to open doors, start fights, and give your team space to work. The base ability lets you move faster while aiming down sights. This tiny speed advantage wins close range fights where both players shoot at the same time. At level 1 you get an extra adrenaline injector. This gives you one more push button per life. At level 2 your natural health regeneration speeds up. This matters because enemy bullets stop your healing. When bullets crack over your head, your health stops recovering. Assault recovers faster once the shooting stops. Your active ability sends out a pulse that reveals nearby enemies. It also makes enemy footsteps louder in your headphones. Use this when clearing tight rooms and stairwells. This is not magic radar and will not replace good aim. Treat it like a quick safety check before you swing around corners. The Stimulant gadget is your pre-fight buff. It does not give instant health. It does not start healing you. It makes you move faster and reduces explosive damage. Hit it before you peek a corner or cross dangerous ground, and if you press it after you're already hurt, you pressed it too late. Assault also ignores movement penalties after big falls. You can sprint immediately after dropping from roofs or ledges. This keeps your momentum when you chain jumps and slides. And now let's talk about Assault weapons and gear. Assault gets the most weapon flexibility in the game. The Assault rifle trait gives faster sprint to fire speed and faster weapon swapping. This keeps you ready when clearing multiple targets or switching to your sidearm for the finish. Some machine guns move fast but choose based on the ranges you expect to fight at. Your launcher slot determines your pressure style. The explosive launcher breaks soft cover and damages light vehicles. Use it to destroy barricades or force enemies off. The fire launcher creates area denial. Put it on revive piles to block enemy pickups. Shoot it at doorways to stop enemy pushes for several seconds. The biggest reason players choose Assault is the second primary weapon slot. This replaces one gadget but lets you carry a marksman rifle, carbine, or pump shotgun. A marksman rifle excels on open maps. Tag 2 or 3 enemies while your team advances. A carbine works as the safe middle ground when maps mix streets and indoor areas. A pump shotgun dominates stairs and tight buildings. It delivers clean one-shot kills up close and scares enemies away from corners. Plan your weapon pairing based on the map. On wide open maps, run Assault rifle plus marksman rifle. Rotate between them as you move through different areas. On tight maps, run Assault rifle plus shotgun. Carry the fire launcher to flush enemies from angles and when to pick Assault. Choose Assault when your squad needs someone to break stubborn defensive positions. Pick Assault when you need to take space at the start of pushes. Assault wins entry fights and covers gaps in your squad loadout. If your team has no close range threat, be that player. Engineer class, the vehicle specialist. Engineer answers the vehicle problem. When tanks control streets and helicopters farm rooftops, you swap to Engineer. Level 1 makes launcher reloads faster. This increases your burst damage when your squad focuses fire on the same target. Level 2 makes enemy vehicle repairs slower. This is the difference between a tank escaping with minimal health and a tank dying. Level 6 buffs your repair tool effectiveness so you can keep friendly armor alive through heavy enemy pressure. The passive ability reduces explosive damage you take. This provides free value in objective rooms where grenades and shells hit constantly. Your repair torch matters when you have smart drivers. Good drivers know how to angle their armor and hide weak spots. The repair tool does nothing if there are no friendly vehicles to support. This is Engineer's trade-off, and the class is not weak, but it is situational. Pick it when armor is active on the battlefield. Drop it when the sky is empty and streets are quiet. Learn to read the lobby quickly. If your kill feed shows vehicle eliminations back to back, you know what to do. Engineer equipment and tactics. Your equipment determines your target priority. The RPG is the default choice for most situations. It fires in a straight line and comes with a usable optic. Aim for rear or side armor plates and account for projectile drop. You can also eliminate rooftop campers if your aim is solid. Practice on static objects to understand arc and travel time. The Stinger missile locks onto aircraft. Use it when a pilot controls the entire map. Expect flares from smart pilots. Most pilots burn flares on their first attack run. Hold your shot and wait. Fire after they dump flares or time your missile to hit on their second pass. If there is no air threat, the Stinger becomes dead weight. Leave it off your loadout when helicopters are not a problem. Motion sensor mines cover vehicle lanes even without direct contact. Place mines where armor must drive. Target narrow streets, bridge exits, and hill choke point. Stack 2 mines in a zigzag pattern so tanks cannot avoid both. You can carry 2 gadgets so your standard loadout is RPG plus mines. Only swap mines for Stinger when air threats dominate and your squad cannot handle them with small arms. When to pick Engineer. Choose Engineer when enemy vehicles rule the kill feed. Pick Engineer when friendly armor needs repair support. Now let's talk about the support class. Support keeps your entire team fighting effectively. You provide healing, ammunition, and fast revives. Teammates can walk up and take healing from you even without placing a supply bag. This passive value keeps your squad healthy between pushes. Revive Recovery gives you healing after picking up teammates. You are not punished for doing the right thing. At level 2, your defensive gadgets become stronger. Your deployable wall takes more damage and lasts longer. This changes how choke point battles play out. At level 6, you pulse supplies in a small area around you. Step near teammates and everyone begins healing and reloading automatically. Pushes do not stall and defenses do not crumble. Your class trait speeds up revives and teammate dragging. Pull downed players into cover for safe revives. Skip the drag and use defibrillators for instant revives in 1 second. The supply box runs on a recharge timer. It heals everyone inside its circle even under enemy suppression. This matters because suppression blocks normal healing for all other classes. If your supply box breaks that rule, place it early in pushes to counter the first wave of enemy bullets. Place it late on defense to lock down lanes. Support weapons and positioning. Support pairs best with light machine guns. Only support can walk at normal speed while carrying LMGs. These weapons still aim slower than rifles and have more recoil. Normal movement speed keeps you mobile while screening for your team. LMGs excel when escorting friendly armor or holding long streets. They let you maintain pressure on doorways without long reload interruptions. Use deployable cover to build small fighting positions instantly. Drop it to cross gaps or block sightlines while your squad moves upstairs. Cover makes you a smaller target and gives teammates a place to fight from. Defibrillators are your tempo control tool. Tap for quick revives when the area is dangerous and hold for full health revives when the area is secure. A charged defibrillator strike can eliminate enemies at close range. This wins some unusual corner fights. Play support near objectives where teammates fall and ammunition runs low. Watch for suppression icons on your screen, and when you see them, your supply box does its most important work. Set it down so teammates can heal while bullets fly overhead. Think of yourself as the team coach. You keep the formation stable so your fraggers can make plays. When to pick support. Support provides reliable value in every lobby and every game mode. Every team needs at least one support player. Choose support when your team lacks healing and ammunition supply. Pick support when pushes stall due to attrition. Recon class, the information provider. Recon controls vision and denies enemy revives. You ensure your team knows where to look and when to move. Base auto spotting marks enemies as you scan areas. At level 1, your hits tag enemies and slow their healing. Tagged enemies stay revealed long enough for your squad to attack from multiple angles. At the key level, your headshot kills turn into full downs. No quick revive option for enemies. This breaks the chain revive tactics that often save enemy pushes. Your active ability launches a small drone above your position. It sweeps nearby lanes and keeps red dots on everyone's minimap. The entire squad benefits because everyone sees the same information. Use it before pushes so entry players do not face blind corners. This is one of the strongest abilities because information removes panic. Recon excels when you land headshots and move your spawn beacon to fresh angles. Your team can spawn closer to active fights. Recon falls off when you sit far from objectives shooting only body shots. You do not need to sprint into rooms to contribute. You do need to influence objectives with clear enemy tags and revive denial. Recon equipment and tactics. Recon weapon traits are clean and powerful. You hold breath longer so your scope stays steady. You also cycle bolt action rifles faster. This means more shots in less time when lanes open up. Motion sensors provide early warning systems. Place them to protect sniper nests or cover flank routes that keep getting you killed. When sensors ping, reposition before the enemy push hits. C4 explosive gives you objective control. Throw it on vehicles blocking your team. Stack it on doorways that keep producing enemy defenders. The spawn beacon is your most important tool. Place it in safe corners or on rooftops. Your squad spawns behind enemy positions or past choke points. Move your beacon frequently so enemies cannot set up ambushes on it. Pair your beacon with drone sweeps. Use information to guide spawn floods. Your team will feel like they teleported to the perfect position at the perfect time. This is how Recon swings entire rounds without obvious impact. Simple Recon strategy. Place spawn beacon in a safe location. Activate drone to sweep for enemies. Call out enemy positions to your team. Land headshots that deny quick revives. Move beacon to new position. Repeat this cycle throughout the match. When to pick: Recon. Choose Recon when your team cannot find enemies. Pick Recon when your team needs better spawn positions. Recon works best when you can land consistent headshots. Good spawn beacon placement can single-handedly flip map control. Class priority ranking. Support, in my opinion, is the best all-around choice. It always provides value through healing, ammunition, and fast revives. Teams without support see pushes end early and defensive positions collapse. Assault comes second in most matches. The second primary weapon answers map variations automatically. Launchers open corners and block revives for confident entries. Recon ranks third but can claim the top spot with good execution. Headshots that deny revives and enemy waves. Quality beacon placement moves spawns and flips map control. Both factors create massive impact. And last but not least, let's talk about the engineer. Engineer sits last because it depends entirely on lobby conditions. When armor dominates, you must have engineer players. Take the class and solve the vehicle problem. When armor is rare, swap to infantry classes for more objective pressure. Team composition strategy. The best teams rotate classes based on battlefield conditions. Start with one support to anchor and supply the team. Add one assault to initiate fights and take ground. Include one recon to provide vision and spawn control. Keep one flexible player who swaps to engineer when vehicles appear. Monitor the kill feed constantly. When you see vehicle elimination, someone goes engineer. When vehicles disappear, that player swaps back to infantry classes. Here are some advanced tips for each class. Assault advanced tips. Use stimulant before peeking corners but never after taking damage. Pre-aim corners before sliding out. Fire first using your speed advantage. Do not waste stimulant buffs wandering in open areas. Choose your second primary based on the next engagement, not the previous fight. Now let's talk about engineer advanced tips. Watch for pilot and tank driver patterns. Many pilots follow the same flight paths repeatedly. Bait flares on the first pass and connect missiles on the second pass. Place mines in tight choke points and bridge exits. Never throw mines in wide fields where drivers can easily avoid them. Support advanced tips. Drop supply boxes early so your team beats suppression from initial enemy volleys. Place deployable cover at fight edges so teammates can engage without full exposure. Use quick defibrillator taps in dangerous areas. Use full defibrillator charges in secure areas. Now let's talk about recon advanced tips. Move spawn beacons more frequently than you think necessary. Fresh angles every few minutes prevent enemies from camping your spawns. Activate drones when your squad is grouped and ready to push. Do not waste drone sweeps while everyone is dead or scattered. Use the minimap religiously. Call out enemy positions even when you miss shots. Information can win just as many fights as raw aiming skill. Now here are some common mistakes to avoid. Do not use assault stimulant as panic healings. Stimulant is not a healing ability. Stimulant is a pre-engagement tool. Do not carry Stinger missiles when no aircraft threaten your team. You sacrifice too much utility for no benefit. Do not sprint around with light machine guns like they are submachine guns. Walk with your team, take ground slowly, build cover positions. Do not sit on distant hills with sniper rifles calling that helpful. Your squad needs spawn beacons and enemy tags near objectives. Do not lock yourself into one class because you like its weapons. Read match conditions and pick what the match requires. When tanks appear, someone goes engineer. When teammates bleed out constantly, someone goes support. When your team stalls at doorways, someone goes assault. When your team cannot locate enemies, someone goes recon. Now let's talk about match start strategy. Use this plan when matches begin and you will feel calm and prepared. Look at your squad composition immediately. If there is no healing, start as support. If there's healing but no entry fragger, start as assault. Watch the first minute of combat carefully. If helicopters farm rooftops, one player swaps to engineer until air threats clear. If enemies stack snipers and your team cannot cross streets, one player swaps to recon and moves a beacon to side routes. Run mental checks every few minutes during matches. Do we have ammunition supply? Do we have spawns close to active fights? Are vehicles loud and dominant right now? If yes, to vehicle dominant, someone should swap to engineer. If no to supply or spawns, adjust class selection accordingly. Communication guidelines. Keep voice communication short and actionable. Say one sentence that tells everyone what matters most. Examples: supply box down on the left side, pushing stairs with fire launcher ready, spawn beacon placed behind B objective, mines placed on main road approach. Short calls work better than long explanations. Team stress drops when everyone knows the current plan. Battlefield 6 rewards teams that fill roles correctly and switch classes quickly. Assault takes ground and breaks defensive positions. Engineer shuts down vehicle threats and keeps friendly armor operational. Support maintains team cohesion through healing, ammunition, and quick revives. Recon feeds minimap information, denies enemy revives, and controls spawn positioning. Pick what fits the current fight. Change classes when battlefield conditions change. Learn effective positions for each class on your favorite maps. The game will slow down in a positive way. Your decisions will feel natural and obvious. Your team will win more matches without stress or drama. This approach works in every game mode and every lobby type. Master these fundamentals and you will see immediate improvement in your win rate and team impact. Now, if you stayed until the end, do me a favor and hit subscribe for more updates and tips and tricks. And also comment below and let me know if you agree or disagree with the tips, and more importantly, if you have any tips from beta or even past Battlefield games you can share. And with that, I'm out. Peace.